I'll tell you exactly what happened. I was operating on deposits all my life. In fact, there are areas that I still see that I need to work on. Kind of like a beaver chewing away at trees. That's what a beaver does. Why? Where did it come from? All of those deposits that I had as a child, the trauma, the fear, the insecurity, the fearful sights, the sounds, not only from outside of my home. I remember one time we were looking for this lady's finger in her yard. We were out there with flashlights. Somebody found it and it got put in a ice box and taken to the hospital. But within my own home, I was being prepared for the future. How was I being prepared? Now, I'm going to say this, that there's some positives. There are some positives out of those negatives that I went through, because I believe that you can always find the positives within the negatives. There's always something good that can come out of bad. But most of my life, I operated under that map, under those guidelines that were just, they were not right. Now, how am I supposed to know these things as a child? How in the world am I supposed to know that trauma and the abuse that my dad put us all through, including my mother, because my mother was the one that suffered the most, the stabbings, the humiliation, the punches, the slaps, the threats. I remember one time my mom had 32 stitches on her finger. My dad almost sliced her finger off. She had stitches all the way around it. How was I supposed to know? How was I supposed to think? All my life, almost all my life, especially through my teen years, I was operating under that type of paradigm. I was operating under those beliefs, under those deposits that were put in me early on. You don't know that. You do not know that as a child. Of course, today there's many that will claim to be a victim, right? There's many today that will claim to be a victim. They'll claim to be a victim. Many. Now, I used to claim victim also. But I'm not a victim. I'm not an addict. I'm not a problem gambler. I'm not a loser. I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me today. The joy of the Lord is my strength. The strength of the Lord is my joy. I am smart. I am very creative. I carry a lot of wisdom, and I'm still growing and I'm still learning. But let me tell you something. When you're a teenager and you're operating and you don't completely understand, you don't see everything, you're going to make bad choices. And that's the reason why I continued. Those early deposits in my life carried me through, and I made more bad decisions. On top of the bad that was already inside of me, I would make more. And that just kept leading on and on and on until I began to search. Until I began to ask myself the question, why am I here? Why am I on this planet? What's my purpose? What is my purpose? I remember asking myself that after I got out of the military. I wandered around seeking guidance, seeking direction. I continued to read the Bible. I continued to pray. The churches weren't helping me. I'll tell you that right up front. That's one of the reasons why at this point in time in my life, I will not step foot in a church. I don't need a church. I need His grace. So this was my life. This is my testimony. Can you relate to what I'm sharing in this video? Can you relate? Can you look at your life? Can you look at your personal life and relate to what I'm sharing? Most people have no clue today. Most people are just wandering around, just existing. Most, sadly. It takes work. It does take work to figure out your plan. It takes work to put it together. It takes work. It takes asking the right questions. And I'll tell you one thing, the best question, the most rightful question hasn't even been asked yet in my life or in your life. It's to come if we put ourselves in that place. I call it the growth zone. GROWTHZONE. That's where your mojo flows, my friend. That's where you begin to get breakthroughs. That's where you begin to reach higher levels of conscious awareness. You become more thankful. You become more grateful. You become more sensitive to negative people and negative environments. You become extremely sensitive to your own mind, to those old paradigms that absolutely need to be optimized, my friend. They need to be optimized. You see, we're going in that direction. It's not helping us. It's not helping you. You need to go in that direction. You need to make up your mind, and you need to swim in the sources. Swim, get wet from head to toe in the sources that are going to help you transition, okay, from over here to over here. Starts today, my friend. Don't procrastinate. Don't put it off. Don't wait for that perfect feeling. That perfect feeling is not going to come. Don't get cleaned up to take a shower, right? You don't sit at the table. You do not eat first before dinner to eat dinner, right? You got to be hungry to sit at the table and eat. So that's why I did what I did. This is the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing today, and I'm going to continue planting seeds around the world. I'm going to continue helping people believe in themselves. Are you one of those folks? Are you going to be a part of this movement, soldier or soldierette? Or will you allow your own thinking, stinking thinking, right? Stinking thinking. Are you going to allow your own thinking or negative people or those influences that you've had, and maybe they're still there, are you going to continue to allow that in your life, my friend? My recommendation is to put a stop. How? How do you put a stop to it? I've tried. Maybe you're not swimming in the right sources, my friend. Follow me here on Soldiers of Self-Mastery as I follow the things, the experiences, and the education that's helping me. I'm going to pass it on to you. Follow me. Subscribe to soldiersofselfmastery.com. Follow these videos. Share these videos. If they make sense to you, donate financially. You can give through PayPal. You can send us a check. You can donate directly at soldiersofselfmastery.com, my friend. I hope you've taken some notes today. And once again, I'm going to believe for your breakthrough. Comment below. Give me a thumbs up. And if you need somebody in your life, if you are a functional addict, if you're working, if you have the means of income, and you need somebody in your life for a month, for two, for a couple of sessions, I'm offering you my life coaching. I'm offering you results, my friend. That's all I'm after. I want more results. I want greater results. I want to take my life to a level that I've never been before. It's possible. Yes, it's possible. We just gotta make it. We must make it happen starting today. I'm going to continue to make every single day a super fantastic, terrific, over the top day, daily, in spite of and because of. Once again, this is Soldier of Self-Mastery, Philosopher of Everyday Victorious Living, Self-Empowerment Life Coach. I'm a dreamer. I'm an agent of change. What else am I? I'm a believer. I believe that you have what it takes, my friend. I believe that you have what it takes. I'll see you on the inside. Remember, peace through strength. At the top on my very next video, my friend. Soldier of Self-Mastery out.